Welcome to Deerstream English. This video is about numbers. It's about strange numbers that have an interesting history. And where do English numbers come from? Well, our numeral system is called the Arabic numeral system or the Hindu Arabic numeral system. The original name is misleading since this system was invented in India and not the Middle East. So that's why some people say the Hindu Arabic numeral system. They're called Arabic numerals because at the time, Europeans thought they were invented by Arabs. So there's a couple of individual numbers we're going to look at today that have surprising histories of their own. But first, I would like you to prepare. I'm going to read some words to you, and you need to find the definition of this word. So you'll need to pause the video, get out your translator or your dictionary, and make sure you understand the meaning of all the words. Okay, are you ready? Origin. Misleading. Refer. Palindrome. Unlucky. Composite. Divide. Accident. Realize. Okay, those are all the vocabulary words. I hope you have found the definitions. The first number we're going to talk about is 1 billion. A billion is a 1 followed by 9 zeros. Another way to think about this is that it is 1,000 million. However, the interesting history is that 4 decades ago, 40 years ago, the word billion referred to two different numbers. The first is 1,000 million, while the other is a million million. But today we call a million million a trillion. So it's million, billion, trillion. So in the past, billion had two different meanings. Okay, the next number. Belphegor's prime. This is a really long and weird number. Belphegor's prime is 1, then 13 zeros, 3 sixes, 13 zeros, and it ends with 1. The number is named after Belphegor, one of the 7 princes of hell. So he's a demon. It is a palindrome, since it remains the same when read from either end. It's a palindrome. In the middle, it has 666, which is a very unlucky number. It's called the number of the beast, 666. It also contains 31 numbers, which, when read in reverse, gives 13. 13 is considered an unlucky number as well. So this number basically is very unlucky and kind of evil. Okay, the next one. Plato's favorite number. Do you know the philosopher Plato? He was an ancient Greek philosopher. So he thought this was the perfect number. 5,040. 5,040 belongs to a rare group of numbers called highly composite numbers or anti-prime numbers. Prime numbers are only divisible by 1 and themselves. Anti-prime numbers are divisible by a lot of numbers. 5,040 is divisible by 60 different numbers. So you can divide 5,040 by 60 different numbers. Okay, the last one is one googol. So Google is actually the name of a number. It's not just a search engine. Google is 1 followed by 100 zeros. Back in 1996, the search engine we know today as Google was called Backrub. So Google used to be called Backrub. But in 1997, they changed the name to Google. But they accidentally spelt it wrong. So the real Google is Googol. So there you go. There's 4 strange numbers with interesting histories. 1 billion, Belphegor's prime, Plato's favorite, and 1 googol. Thanks for watching the video. Comment below if you have any questions about English numbers, and you can download the worksheet for this lesson from my website.